I remember being in 7th grade. It was the first time I went to the symphony. It was a field trip, and it was at the Spokane Opera House. There was 2,000 people there. And I remember sitting there thinking, oh, this is gonna be boring. It's gonna be just lots of slow music, and I'm just gonna fall asleep. And I remember seeing 80 different musicians come to the stage and sit down. And this guy in a little white tail, black tux, comes up with a white baton, and everybody comes to attention. I thought, this guy is in charge. This one guy has the power to control 80 different musicians. And I thought, oh, this is interesting. So I allowed myself to just release and become one with that music that I was hearing. And I was in 7th grade, mind you. And that day, that afternoon, music chose me. And I realized now, in hindsight, that when music chose me, that conductor chose me as well. Because there was a message in there that I didn't get till much later in life. That conductor was consciously conducting the orchestra. The discord, the rhythm section was off. He would bring them back in. If there was a harmony, it was off. If the flutes were coming in or the timpani was wrong, he just conducted the dynamics. He conducted the experience, the highs, the lows, the piano, quiet music, and the loud forte. I was just blown away by the power. And later in life, when I realized, how do I conduct my life? When things get out of harmony, when things go into discord or sour notes or out of rhythm or out of sync, do I just fall apart, or do I allow myself to consciously conduct my life? Do I bring in more harmony, more synchronicity, more rhythm, more peace, more connection? And that's what being a Now-ist is. The book I've written is called the Now-ist, and it teaches you how to be a conscious conductor, how to create more symphony, more melody, more harmony, more connection to your life. And you are stronger than you know. I teach you how to get out of the world that's trying to make you just like them, stressed out, overwhelmed, the inertia of living, your daily schedule. To be a conscious conductor is somebody who knows how to connect to your breath, to their breath consistently when you're feeling overwhelmed. Then to use your imagination and to use your higher levels of awareness to connect to what it is you do want. To be a conscious conductor means in the moment, you know how to correct your feelings, your anxiety, your worry, your stress through your breath, through your awareness, through placing your attention, your awareness with your imagination on what it is you really want in your life. I do that many, many times a day. To be a Now-ist is somebody who lives consistently out of stress and in the present moment. 90% of my day, I live as a conscious conductor. 10%, stuff hits the fan, it goes sideways, I get overwhelmed and stressed, but I connect quickly back to the present moment. And that's what I can teach you to do. To be a conscious conductor is someone who knows how to react to the world. Because the world's overwhelming. The world's busy. There's hustle, there's bustle, there's people feeling stress and overwhelm and anxiety and looking to different forms of distractions and drugs and alcohol and eating and binge watching, addictions that take them out of this world. If you're consciously conducting your life, you know how to connect to the present moment. You know how to connect to the energy, the greater play that's going on around you. You're stronger than you know, and the unknown is where the growth is. I can teach you how to get there consistently, so you have more peace, more abundance, more financial abundance, physically, emotionally, socially, spiritually, to connect to the part of you that is bigger than you know and stronger than you know. The unknown is where the growth is, and to go there can be scary. But when you learn to consciously conduct your life, when you learn how to connect to what it is you want consistently throughout your day, that habit and that ritual will change your life. And you'll become a person greater than you ever imagined you would be, because you have a connection that's to the greater play of life. Just like that orchestra and the conductor with that baton, the power that he had was what I have learned to have. And I can conduct this symphony of life, this orchestra of my life. When players are in there that aren't in harmony with me, that don't line up with who I really am, the truth of who I really am, I know how to bring that back in and consciously conduct my life. And I can teach you, and I want to teach you. If you go to billymandarino.com or go to my Instagram, my Facebook, my LinkedIn page, there's so much content, there's so much teaching there. And I'm starting a one-on-one program where I really want to help people more at a deeper level to connect to the present moment and to learn this process. Because it is my great mission to create a legion of Now-ists that live consistently in the present moment and out of fear and stress and anxiety, where most of the world continues to head. I don't know if you watched the news lately, but overwhelm, stress, fear, worry, anxiety, it's in everybody's awareness. and I don't believe people are consciously conducting their life. You have the power to consciously conduct your life, and I want to show you how.